What's up, guys? Alright, so I just started playing Soloq in Korea. This is gonna be my first video I'm gonna be uploading on YouTube. It's pretty much gonna be a Rek'sai game I'm gonna be playing here live. And so far I've gotten Diamond 4 in Soloq, so right now we're Diamond 4. It's been interesting here. I'm actually stuck in the quarantine hotel. So I have to spend 4 more days in the hotel before I can actually go to the place I'm supposed to stay at. So the setup here is pretty bad, but we'll definitely make do as much as we can. So far, I think Rek'sai, I mean, she feels really fun to play on 10 ping. It's like my ping is 10 right now, 9. It's incredibly good. She's incredibly strong. So far, I mean, I've been winning most of my Rek'sai games, even after losing a bit at the beginning. Her value is definitely like around the same. You know, she's really strong early. Her snowballing is insane. She has really good pretty much everything you want. I've also been playing other junglers like Rengar too, and they bit of a mad life thresh here. Like, team's trolling a bit. The thing about Korea Soloq is they really do love to invade level 1, especially when I'm playing Rek'sai. So I still always ward here, and I'm always very careful about level 1. You don't want to be invaded. As a Rek'sai, you always have to play really well around that. But yeah, I mean, I mostly go into the Soloq games with a good idea of like my priority in my lanes. When I don't have priority in lanes, I'm really cautious about, like, you know, invading or even fighting as well. I'm always very careful about that kind of stuff. Very cautious. Here we're just gonna do Red Crux Raptors. Honestly, I feel like this clear, if you cannot get like cheese or anything, it's just the most efficient clear you can do, especially on red side. Red Crux Raptors on red side is obviously like the best you can do, since it sets you up to pat down while also giving you a chance to like strong gank, you know, on the top side if you want to. So this clear is actually very good. Here this game we're just gonna be maybe looking mid too if Cyril is playing aggressive. We'll see though. When you do this clear, you always want to look mid first. If there's a chance to gank mid, you can definitely go for mid gank. If no chance, then you just, you know, you just play around. Whatever. Here I'm gonna go on her when she goes for this. Oh, I actually didn't get the E off. That's so unlucky. Oh, I thought I was gonna die to that one auto, so I greeted a bit there. That's my bad. Also, my Vanguard kind of let me die there. But let's just ignore that for now. Oh, he's actually dead. He gets hit by everything. Sometimes, you know, ganking mid is not gonna get you what you want, but it's okay. We're just gonna make sure we get bot side crab. Okay, I think Kane's around the area now. Okay. Well, that should have been a kill, but we're just gonna go back to the crab here. We're gonna go back to the blue crab and just farm a bit here. Make sure we get our camps. Oops. Even though we messed up early a bit, it's like not a big deal. To recover from this, we just keep, you know, keep ourselves in check. Make sure we get like good bases off. Have a good buy. Keep ourselves mentally strong. Honestly, a lot of these games have been really like mental game tests instead of like super hard challenges where you have to be like really cautious and stuff. More or less feels like you have to just have a strong mental in these games to persevere. So in this game, we're obviously going to keep ourselves strong mentally ready to go. Here I'm just going to do Raptors. I mean, shutting down that Aurelia is still very important for us, but we're going to see if we can actually do it.
아군이 당했습니다.
This time she's gonna hit 6, but the flash is down. Oh, this guy's just doesn't even cage. Okay, Kane's boss side, 34 CS. Clears are a bit similar. He also full clears, so we're just gonna base and get our buy then. Interesting. Longsword, we're gonna set up our mid tunnel network, which is really good for this game especially. It's level 4, we definitely punish him here. He's playing for crab, we can fight for it. Unless he one-shots it here, we definitely can kill him here. It's gonna Q it right away and then we can go on
아군이
it.
당했습니다.
Unless he doesn't go on it. Definitely a dive if Kane isn't here. He's here. Not bad, just keep going. Just gonna try to do red and Krugs, but definitely don't want him to do it so easily.
적을 처치했습니다. 제압되었습니다.
Oh, if I hit that Q, I could probably ulted. Honestly, not a bad trade. We'll take the Kane for us. Mid as I realize she has to like perma roam, so it's gonna be hard to fight. She's a bit of a problem. We're gonna have to deal with later, but it's okay. Hit is all good this game. We have our tunnels set up anyways. So we're gonna have a really fast pathway through mid to go from like top or bot side. That's why I always favor like mid tunnels. If you're gonna set up tunnels in base, just set them up through the mid lane and that'll generally give you the best value. That's a bit of a oopsie there.
적이 학살 중입니다.
All I have to do is right click her. Should die. I think I have to ult here.
제압되었습니다.
I have to ulti there because just wasn't gonna work to keep chasing. There's this weird setting I have to change, but I haven't figured it out yet. I'll figure it out soon. It has to do with like auto attacks. Greg is kind of low. King could be top side. If he cleared up here. We have a good gank side. This is like obviously the best gank angle. Just might coming up.
적을 처치했습니다.
Good. Good work, Jax. Ultimate bait right there. Very ultimate bait right there. Honestly, so far, I mean, 10 ping Rek'sai. She feels great. She feels amazing for sure. Also, so far I've been enjoying like Rengar and Rek'sai together. Those are like my favorite champs to play on their Korean server. Rengar has felt really good too. A lot of value from Rengar. You know, there's just something about 10 ping Rengar that just feels like not fair to play. Here we're just gonna get our claw by. Like it's really important, remember, when we're playing Rek'Sai to have like good bases. Get your claw. Pretty much make sure your bases are really good. Usually it's like Dirk and then Claw are like your best bases. Warhammer's an okay base, but it can be an awkward too at times. Here, depending on the team comp, if you want tenacity, Merctrez is good. Here, I think we actually want tenacity. If you need early tenacity, it helps a lot to have Merctrez. But if I had Dirk money, I would always buy Dirk there. Like, always buy Dirk. Unless I'm against like a Elise, Ari or something, like double AP mid jungle. Just going in. Very brave. What he has to do is auto, I think. Okay.
적을 처치했습니다.
Kane will come, but
적을
no one wants to kill Kane too.
아군이 당했습니다.
I mean, we're on a level 6 buy.
학살 중입니다.
So far, I mean, the game has recovered quite well, so we don't have to worry too much. Check its camps after, especially when you kill the enemy jungle. Just doing like a little sweep up the enemy jungle camps is really good. It'll get you. It'll give you like exactly the information you kind of need. Always get into the habit of doing these sweeps whenever you get the chance to like
적을
invade.
처치했습니다.
Jungle sweeps, 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 sweeps. Dragon's like okay. We have like a lot of damage, so we can actually kill it quite fast here. And when you have like your upgraded smite, it actually doesn't take very long to do dragon. Also, Herald's gone, so you might as well, right? You might as well get this one. Here we're gonna play for our Dirk by now. Usually I favor Edge and Knight a lot. Recently I've been going like Edge and Knight, and then after that I go like DD, Cleaver, stuff like that. But then like the build path becomes a bit more how would I say, flexible. Edge into Cleaver is not bad too. It gives you a lot of HP. I really heavily favor HP builds. Here we're gonna look to dive. Remember, when you're playing Rek'sai, you're just extremely strong at dives. Always try to utilize that.
미쳐 날뛰고 있습니다.
You know, next patch is gonna be a lot of durability changes. I'm gonna probably talk about this more later in the video, but yeah, I think it's a great thing for the game. And, you know, I think it's good. I think Rek'sai will actually favor it, though. I think some champions will receive, like,
포탑을
some punishment from it. But not Rek'sai, though. I think it'll benefit her a lot. Here, remember, we use the auto Q reset.
포탑 방패가 곧 소멸됩니다. 학살 중입니다.
Auto Q, remember, auto Q reset. Really important to get in the habit of doing that.
적을 처치했습니다. 아군이 당했습니다. 제압되었습니다. 전장의 지휘자.
I think I'm gonna hit this one, guys. He's a brave man. It's because Thresh is coming.
전장의 화신.
Yeah, guys, this game is a bit over.
포탑을 파괴했습니다.
Yeah, honestly, temping Rek'Sai feels amazing. She's a great champion still, no matter what. She's always super good. I favor her a lot in Soloq. I'll make more in-depth videos in the future about how I'm carrying games. Right now, I'm only Diamond 4 in Soloq, but in Korea, but we're definitely going to climb a lot more in the future. And especially when I leave this quarantine, I'll be in like such a nice setup. I won't have like arthritis here. But that was a great example of just, you know, playing the fight slow, using my abilities. You know, the differences in Korean solo queue and in NA is like, I will say mentally these players are like super fragile. People rage quit so often. I literally had 3 games where people just straight up rage quit and left.
제압되었습니다.
So you know, like mentally they're not that close. They just really love to quit. I wonder if they come for me. I'm like so strong.
더블킬.
My quadra again. Alright. This game is pretty much over. She flashed. Good game though. Once we actually clean it up though. Dude, they do FF a lot though. Actually, I was under the impression they would. I don't think people FF as much as anymore. Maybe because of objective bounties. But even Korea solo queue, people literally will play games out a lot more. Maybe because I'm forcing them to play it out because I'm doing well. If I'm doing well, I don't FF till like. Alright, they just. This is a short video, guys, but I hope you guys liked it. Just a bit about my Korean solo queue experience. And yeah, I'm gonna talk more about the durability changes next patch. It's gonna be a good one. I think it'll help the game a lot. I'll tell you more about how Rek'sai will fit into all of it as well. So GG guys. Hope you guys have a good time. Take care.